QDR. Damn right, the frequency's in use. Or QET, phone home.
Right on. What about EW?
QEW. Earwax.
Earwax. Yeah. I like the, of course, the QOF.
QOF. Can we say that, Bob?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And other operators really know. Right, okay.
Yeah. This is good. QWF.
QWF. What the heck? Well, that's likely great. All right, Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club. Who wants to represent the Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club and say just a couple words about Pacificon? They are hard at work, so spread the word. Let's give them a big hand for our president.
QBS.
Quebec, Bravo, Sierra. It is getting deep in here. BS, John. Get it? BS.
You forgot one of the best ones.
Oh, the best one?
Yes. QIF.
QIF?
Yeah. Where's my cell phone?
Oh, man. But the ultimate, especially for this room, is QBO. QBO.
Oh, nobody got that one, huh?
QBO.
Don't sit next to this gordo.
Don't sit next to this guy. QBO. Oh man, that one didn't fly at all. All right. Well, back to the ham radio. We're up 14%. Everything is looking great. We have had some pretty marginal band conditions over the last few days, but I think they're getting better. And of course, what really works well is that big antenna. How many have a big antenna on a tower? Yeah, okay, good. And the good ham would put that up in the middle of the night. And that next door neighbor that next morning goes, whoa, what the hell is that? It's been there the whole time. Or you could say, well, it's a lightning rod, or it's going to help with El Nino. And real hams will take that tower, it's a crank-up tower, and every day, give it one more crank. I think growing? No. There you go. And isn't it great that we've gone from the days of analog television to digital television? The problem with analog television is that neighbors could make out that voice, and you've strung out your 160-meter antenna down all of their property line fences. They're wood fences, so it's great. Little low takeoff angle, or make that a high takeoff angle. You get on 160 and you're calling CQ, and you hear this at the front door. Hey, knock it off! Open up the door and say, are you getting that same interference? And then blame it on the CB or the breaker good buddy that you heard a few minutes down the way. Real hams, when we buy a new car, what's the first thing we do? We're like tapping on the top of the car to find out where we're going to bore that hole. Yeah, we don't use any mag mounts. We actually do the hole. And once you've got your big drill motor, you go, oh. When it's a new car, you go back to the dealer, I don't know, look at this huge scratch on the top. Yeah, like you folks that modify your radios. How many have modified their radio to do stuff that it wasn't supposed to do? We all do, yeah. And how many have screwed it up? Yeah, we all have. No problem. You go back to ham radio out and you go, I don't know, it was just dead out of the box. Yeah, look at all the wires hanging off of it. Yeah, very good. And I noticed this yesterday, Bob, we had some good HFers out there. One fella had the copper toilet bowl on the top of his antenna?
Right.
Yeah, that's a dedicated ham. Yes, sirree. Well, being here in the Silicon Valley, we thought we'd try a few more of the jokes of megahertz and microhertz and picos and kilos and so on. How about this one? Can you figure that out?
1/1,000,000th of a mouthwash.
1/1,000,000th of a mouthwash. Microscope. Now, as you know, there's a lot of imported Chinese radios. Chinese radios are okay. I don't mind the radios. It's just that we don't see them taking ads out in the magazines or giving out door prizes and so on. But if you had 2,000 pounds of Chinese radios, that would equal
1 ton. 1 ton.
1 ton.
They're ahead of us on this.
They are. Those of you that were eating down at the shopping center last night, now you have a half of a large intestine, which would be a
Simple.
and 1,000,000 would be a
Hertz.
megahertz. All right, this one is for Bob Heil. 1,000,000,000 Heil microphones would be a
Nobody? Megaphone.
that one didn't.
Too easy.
Yeah. Bob, how about the shortest distance between two of our jokes?
Really?
It'd be a straight
A
line.
straight line.
Oh boy, what are we going to do? Anyway, tomorrow is the swap meet, and tomorrow we want to see you all out there. Where's the swap meet going to be? Do we know where it's going to be? Out in the parking lot somewhere? Okay, but you got to load up because every ham has got to have stuff, right? Every ham has that drawer, and ladies, you go, do you really need all that? We have no idea what's in the drawer, but we know we've got a drawer for wall boards, because why do ham manufacturers make every wall board different that fits a different radio? How about one wall board and one plug that fits all handhelds? Is that a great idea? Yeah. How many of us have plugged in the handheld with the wrong wall board? Yeah, let the smoke out. That's time to go back to ham radio outlet going, I don't know.
Gordo, it's the same thing with microphone connectors. We have to have one for every different radio. And if you plug in the wrong one, it's Smoke City.
Oh, there you go. So, as good hams, we have drawers full of stuff. We cannot have enough stuff. And whenever we do swap meets, we always add more stuff to the stuff that we've got plenty of that we don't need any more of. So I want to see you all out there getting stuff, whether it's BNCs, SMA, DC plugs, get more stuff tomorrow. And Bob and I just returned from the down south, and they are some redneck hams.
Yeah, right.
Bob met one redneck ham that
You're talking about the one that had one of his legs tied to his outhouse?
That's right,
Yeah.
the leg of the dipole to the outhouse.
Yes.
And those folks down in the south, their expensive ham transceiver was much more expensive than their big pick-em-up truck. And the only home brews that they do down there are from some of the distilleries that keep their transceivers water cooled.
Liquid.
Yeah, moonshine, liquid. How many of you operate Vox, VOX? Yeah, it's a great boat. You've got the Heil microphone and Vox. Today's radios, though, are sometimes not as sensitive to the Vox circuit, so they lose that first word. The microphone worked great, but the radio didn't trigger in enough time. So you say your name is Gordon, and it comes out Ordon. So what Vox operators do is they have a little something that goes before the first thing that they're going to say to trigger the Vox. And that is, the name here is Gordon, and we don't like to have the radio come back to receive. Name is Gordon, and the antenna is, Then you go tonight to the banquet. How many going to the banquet? This is great. And you'll meet Randy, you operate box, don't you? Oh, my gosh, what is wrong with us? Well, anyway, we think it's going to be just a great day for the Ham Fest. Bob, do you have any final words? And again, we want to thank Jim, Pacific Vice Director, Bob, Pacific Section Manager, Carol, Sacramento Section Manager, and again, John Bigley with Nevada, keep Nevada safe. And Bob, a few final words.
Bob Snyder from Pacific, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Bob Snyder, the section manager.
From Hawaii?
Yes, yeah.
All right, do we have any other vice directors, directors? Just shout it out. We took Highway 49. We stayed at a small hotel. And I'd like to thank Tracy, Jody, and Marilyn over there for the great drive up. And this was one of those no-tell motels, and on a bar of Dial soap, under directions it says, use like regular soap. But here at this wonderful hotel, and I want to thank the hotel staff. They were great on getting us into the room. They had a hotel-provided shower cap in a box, and on the box it says, fits one head. Yeah. And we have a microwave oven, and I was all set to put in a little microwave dinner, and on the bottom it says, do not turn upside down reading this. Then afterward it says, a product may be hot after heating. They need to write the copy for those Chinese radios, right? And on a Sears hairdryer in the room it says, do not use while sleeping. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we want to see you out there today getting more stuff. What else do we want to see them doing? You got to talk at 10, don't you?
10, right here. We're going to teach how to listen. And people say, what? Very few people know how to listen. We're going to bring you some science, actual demos of how these things work. I want to ask everybody, how many people watch Ham Nation and see this guy? That's great.
Wow.
That's great. If you aren't watching it, why aren't you? It's one of the most wonderful things that's happened to this hobby in decades. Why do I say that? Because we, all of the hosts and so on, including Leo, have over 1,000 emails of 1,000 people that have gotten their license that would not be a ham radio operator if it wasn't because of the great Leo Laporte giving ham radio that hour of time, and all of the talents of Gordo and the many people. A lot of people that don't watch it figure it's just some little thing. No, it's a big deal, and we're very, very proud of Leo to give us the time. So if you aren't watching it, real simple, put Ham Nation into Google, and you'll see all 218 programs, and they're all pretty good. Last but not least, you'll hear the theme song written and played by WDB6ACU, Joe Walsh. So go check it out, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Randy is one of our main video guys, and you'll have, I'm sure, video on Pacificon. Well, back to the QBO. It would only be good if you could send code via QBO. And we have it right here. So I want everybody to have a great day. Thanks to the Mount Diablo Amateur Radio Club. Give them a big thanks for a great Ham Fest. In about just under an hour, we're going to start our Instructor Academy. It's open mainly to those that are actually teaching classes. So if you are physically teaching a class, stick around or come back at about 8:15 and we'll get you signed up for the Instructor Academy. If you're not teaching a class, we've got Carol Perry has a great talk going on with kids. We sure need more kids. So thank you all for probably the largest Pacificon breakfast we've ever seen.
This is great. Thanks everybody for being here, and we'll see you after a while.